light all. So today I'm just going to make a small video. I haven't really thought about what I'm going to say yet today, but I do want to tell people who are coming to my Gematria page, / crafty corner / story time. Yeah, I tell all the stories. We might do a story real fast together. Let's do something like that in my 10-minute slot here. First, I want to outline or readdress the rules regarding Gematria. You may think Gematria has no rules, but it does. In a sense, all the rules apply. Okay, so I've talked to you before about the silent letters and how, the silent letters come in to play and then they fall away. And you can do this with every single word. You can attach your silent letters and they fall away. Let's talk about the word, for example, cube. Cube has an E on it. You take the E away and you get the cub for the bear. Just like that. That's how the bear connects to the cube. Just like that. I just showed you. It's cub plus E for the cubby. There's another word right there. Cubby. Okay, and then when the word cubby, I'm pretty sure it's C-U-B-B-I-E. Yeah, let me go make sure. Yeah, so I went and looked it up, and it's C-U-B-B-I-E-S. Cubbies. And then you got C-U-B-B-Y. So your jack comes into play with the word cubby. See how the E is the Y in that word? Okay, and then with the cub, you have the C-U-B-B. You can take one of those B's away. Yeah, because in Gematria, the double letters, when you do your math, you can do the math with the double letters. You can do the math without the double letters. It will open more doors. Just like when you see the word history, a lot of people don't know it's H-I-S-S for the S-S. Okay. S-S what? It's for the shipment, you guys. The high shipment. SS 55, 19 and 19. AI for the beta rabbit. If you take AI, you say AI plus AI, okay, it's going to be 10 plus 10 for 20, okay, and then that goes to 2. Then if you take A plus I plus A plus I, that's going to give you 2, because A and A is 2, and then you got I and I, that's 9 and 9 for 18 rabbit. So see how the AI also takes you to the 18 rabbit? And that alpha I, and I haven't made a video yet about the rasta, but you need to know the rasta is for the star. The star is the star. You got to put that silent R back on there so you can see that rasta, that rabbit angel star, or that resident angel star for the rasta. And a lot of the rasta men will say I and I. I and I is a greeting. It's a level plane, just like when we say I, Captain. I and I equals 18 rabbit. I and I also connects you to 99 Jupiter, because I and I is also 9 and 9. Yeah, and then the Rasta man, they further have those dreadlocks for that dread that's been locked in with those pigs and chains, and I've shown you posts for that before. It's Saturn symbolism and all of that stuff, and you need to know the braids, they go all the way back. You got braids, and then you got dreadlocks, and dreadlocks are not braids, friend. They're not braids. They're not cords braided together. They're locked in place. Locked in place. And then when they create those dreadlocks, though, they usually follow a square grid. When they do the braids on the hair, first they will do is they will block it off. They'll create their block. see if I can do it. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, they'll take their little comb, and they'll be sure to create. Oh, see, there's one that doesn't fit in my square right there. Yeah, and they'll have those square grids. So even in the braiding, there's symbolism in all of that. There's symbolism in the braids, just like there's symbolism in those corn rolls. Once again, you find the corn, CB codes. CB codes, just like they did with the quilts, you guys. They put the quilts with the CB codes. I got an old quilt. I could show you one of my old quilts that I have that shows you some codes. It shows you some of those flowers. And I've told you before about counting the flower petals. Okay, you got to count the petals because they show you the numbers. Yeah, it's a measurement thing. It's a measurement thing. So yeah, I gave you a lot there. In that rasta, when you put that R back on there, that silent R, and you need to know there's lots of silent letters. There's lots of silent letters you could use. And then keep in mind what I told you with the double letters, how one could fall away. Sometimes you can add another letter in there, just like with that word cubby. We took the word cube, we turned it into the cub, and then we connected the cubby. And the cubby is kind of like a locker. For the lock, ER, for the lock, for the electric rabbit. So kind of you're locked into the body when you're in the body. This is why you wake up and you come right back to the body, because you're tethered to it in time. You're tethered to it in time, and you should love your body. You should treat your body like your pet. You should take good care of your body, friend. Yeah, so let me show you some story time on this quilt blanket, this rug. We cut a rug here. So yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll turn it around and show you a movie in my book. Show you a movie in my book for the story time, friends. Bedtime stories with the stars. First, let me show you this blanket. Let's turn it. Okay, first off, look at my blanket. It's kind of old. You can tell it's old, but I still love it, you guys. I still love it. Here's one that's like still intact. It's made with old flour sack material. And first, when you're looking at it, you should be able to see the gold cube right there at the center. Okay, there's the golden cube right there. If you connect this here and put a dot there and come down, there's your cube, your hex. Okay, and then there's your Star of David right there. Right there in that pattern on my flower quilt. It's the same story. There's six around, and then the one at center. And then you have the others that fit around. Let's count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, there's the zodiac right there. Yeah, and I think I'm one of the first content creators I've ever seen that has connected the quilt's patterns to the zodiac star symbolism. I have never seen anybody do this, but I know what to look for, so I'm doing it for you. There's probably other people that have done it too, and good for them. Good for them, because people need to know that zodiac, friend. They need to know. Okay, and here's one of the stories, The Lion and the Mouse. Anybody remember the story about the lion and the mouse? Just so you know, the mouse is the one that runs up the clock, and the lion is Leo. Okay, and he gets caught. The lion does. He gets caught. Let's see. And he got caught, and the little mouse came and chewed the ropes and freed the lion. He freed the lion, and then they became friends at the end. And at the very end, he carries him on his nose. He carries the little mouse on his nose. This is an important part of the story. You even have a story about the lion with the splinter in his paw, and the little mouse helps. Yeah, and the little mouse is in the hickory dickory dock. The dock is for the ship, the hickory is for the wood, and the dickory is for your tomfoolery. Okay, it's a codex. It's a codex, friend. Just like for your average Joe. You know, your average Joe is also kind of a sleepy Joe. Then you got your sloppy Joe. Okay. Then Joes connect with the Joey.